Hello everyone, it's Irene in here. So today I decided to bring you another demo of an Otome game. It's called Teachers with Love and Passion, and this one is complete, is out. I think it's on a sale right now, 20%. And this is by developer Honey Bunny Studio. You have the version in English, and you have a version in Portuguese too. I do not know the developers most of the time. If you have like a version in Portuguese, maybe they are Brazilian or something. I don't know. And it says, it's time to start your new life as a teacher at the local school. Teachers with Love and Passion is a romantic Otome game visual novel set in a private academy where professional and personal boundaries are constantly tested. You step into the role of a new teacher, trying to advance your career and deal with unexpected relationships. Who could imagine that such a normal job would drop you in a den full of hot single teachers ready to fall in love with you? So another thing is I'm kind of giving up. Sorry. I'm kind of giving up on the music thing because it doesn't matter. I already know this. It doesn't matter if I put it lower or not. I kind of want to mute because then it's just like me and no background sound. But even the sound gets copyrighted. Just the sound, and I'm like, I'm not going to take out the sounds because sometimes you have like sounds that are kind of like important, and even those get copyrighted. So I'm like, I don't even care anymore. You know, it's just kind of like a mess. I just don't want to get in trouble because my idea is just, especially with the demos, is just to be promoting the game. So I wouldn't say promoting, but I would say at least like showing the games, so it's like yesterday I was like just putting it, and then it's like it's so insane because sometimes you have like, imagine 4 parts of the same demo, the same game, and just the part 3 got copyrighted, like when that same music was banging on any other of the other parts. So it's like yeah, whatever. I guess I need to deal with this. So let's start. Okay, so I can use the enter. I think I noticed that if I leave it like this, because you don't have any name in here, I think if you leave it, she'll get the default name. So it's wait, sorry, but it's really kind of messing my ears in here. Okay. It's just like a beautiful spring morning. The traffic is slow and people are walking their dogs. Oh god. The dogs to the park. Yeah, I couldn't see it under the backlog. Strange. Today is just the right day to go out and enjoy a good book under a tree with a cold drink in hand. Just as specific as it sounds. And yet here I am, leaning against a bus stop as the merciless sun burns my face and my stomach takes an upturn inside me. So our name is Hannah Thane. Okay. How long will I have to wait? My name is Hannah Thane. I am 30 years old and I recently graduated as a biology teacher. And today I'm about to face my first day as a teacher in a new school. What is it? The soft ring coming from my pocket takes me away from my thoughts for a moment. Worried about getting some bad news, I quickly pull my phone up as the notification sound plays twice more. On the screen, I see a message from a friend. Baby, sorry, I'm late. Give me 5 minutes and I'll be there. Try not to pass out until then. Easier said than done. Trying not to sulk too much about her delay, I answer her text with a cute sticker before putting my phone down again. Crossing my arms, I sigh. There's nothing to do but wait a little longer. It's funny how Christy knows that I'm feeling nervous even though I have said nothing about it. There may be 2 reasons for that. 1, she also felt nervous on her first day, or 2, I'm too easy to read. There's like this outline, it's just like an outline on the fonts, and I don't know if I like it that much. God, it's so early, I'm just I hope it's a bit of both. I mean, it's not my first job ever, but I can't stop worrying about it. It's just hard when my brain loves to fantasize about worst case scenarios every time I'm about to take a step towards my future. Like right now, I can hear that little voice whispering things to me like, what if the kids don't like you? You know you are going to lose your cool. Yell at them and look like a loser on your first day, right? You will never be good enough for those kids. Yeah, like you know, with the course that I took, I could actually be teaching, and there was like a time that I got invited to teach and take care of some kids, and it was horrible. I'm sorry. Like, I could not work as a teacher. I'm being really honest. And it's not that they are not cute too, and you know, they are kids and they are still growing and all of it. It's just that kids have like a lot of energy. And then you have like those that are in there to actually learn and listen, and then you have those that are not in there to hear and listen. There's also, I think there's something that we are having in our society right now. Sorry, this is like freaking killing me. Which is, I would say that it's like in terms of like respect, okay? Like during my time, we were already not very respectful of our teachers. But you were still going on that limbo, which was like you kind of respected them, like you wouldn't actually do nothing, and you didn't have like the types of punishment that teachers would give you like from long time ago. Yeah, you didn't have that anymore. That was not allowed. But the things with kids nowadays is that they have no punishment. The parents are always on their side, even when they are lying about the situations. You, as a teacher, you cannot say nothing. You cannot say nothing. And the kids just do whatever they want. And if they want to, like, I don't know, throw a freaking pencil to your face, they just do it. And they still get around with not being guilty of nothing. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like we crossed the line in terms like we were having something which was like kind of like a military type of respect, and we passed from that to suddenly have a lot of freedom and just have zero respect. And I'm talking about in a general way, not only kids. You as an adult, you kind of have that too. It's just like, oh, I'm just going to do this. Even if it's going to affect 5 people, I don't care. We are living in kind of an egotistical type of society nowadays. It's good that we have freedom, but I think we are reaching a point where we are just having too much freedom to do whatever. Because sometimes, and I notice this, sometimes we are not measuring the fact that by doing whatever we think we should do, sometimes we are affecting people that are beside us. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And we kind of lost this sense of like, maybe I am affecting other people. We are losing it. Do you understand? Because of like this whole freedom that we are having nowadays. And I was talking about this because of the kids. And so I went there for a week, and then I said like, I cannot continue, because most of the kids were horrible. Honestly, they were horrible. And respect was not a thing that was implemented in their minds. So they were not learning, they were not listening, they were throwing things at me. It was just, I was like, but it was not just me. The person before me passed by the same, and the person that was going to come after was going to pass by the same. Do you understand? So we are dealing with a thing in here. There is actually a bit grand, and it should actually be taken care, but no one actually cares about it, because no one wants to deal with then the parents are going to come in here, and then you have like the status of the school, and the status of the school is going to be affected. And do you understand? Like, yeah, that's why like everywhere you are kind of like lacking teachers nowadays. Yeah, because the system needs to do something about what's going on, and then you can have people wanting to become a teacher. Do you understand? Yeah, so we have a protagonist in here that is going through a path that I wouldn't actually take. I mean, it's very cool for you to feel like I am teaching something, I am passing something to the kids. But the issue with the kids nowadays is that most of them, it's not all, but most of them, they are not even there to listen. They are just on their minds and their things, and the console of games that they have at home, and they don't really care about you. Or trying to be the cool guy for the other kids to look at them in another way. Yeah. I thought I'll feel better if I waited all by myself at this lonely bus stop, but to my surprise, it only made me feel worse. The day is going to be hard. Good thing I brought some aspirin with me. No, that's not a good thing. I am allergic to aspirin. Hey, you. Walking in my direction, a blonde-haired girl greets me with curious purple eyes and a bright smile. It takes me a few seconds to realize that she is the friend I had messaged a few moments ago. Oh, you are already here. I thought the bus would take longer. Yeah, me too, but thankfully the traffic got better when I was texting you. That's good. How about you? Me? Yeah, what happened? You look pale as hell. Really, I thought I was doing a good job hiding my anxiety. Hannah? I'm freaking out here, Christy. Come on, you are going to be fine. There's nothing to be worried about. Yeah, sure, it's easy for you when you already know everyone there. That's why I'm telling you not to worry. Honey, I have known the crew for over a year. I know they will love you as much as I do. I want to argue and tell her that she's wrong. She can fool me with those nice words. But if I did that, I'll be succumbing to the voice in my head. So instead, I decided to smile and trust her for a bit. Sorry. No need to apologize. It's normal to be nervous, just don't let it take over your mind. Right. I'm glad you are here. Of course, I would never leave you alone on your first day. Also, I was a little worried you'd turn back home if I wasn't around. Like the last time with that job interview. I was feeling sick that day. Really? Yeah, it's called anxiety. I know. That's why I wanted to be here. Thanks, but I don't think I'll run away this time. I mean, it wouldn't be fair to you after all the trouble you faced to get me this job. That's another thing. Like, I absolutely hate when other people gets me jobs. You know, like when they come to you, oh, I have a job for you, and I already talk with the person, and you're like, oh my god, now I cannot refuse it. Do you understand? Because imagine it's something that you needed to really think about it and see if it was something that it was fit for you. And then you have like I don't know, family, a friend or something. Oh, I just got this for you. And you're like, oh my god, now I have to go? No? Because it's not only that. What people don't realize with this is, if you don't like it, if you mess up, someone is going to tell the other person, you know, like the person that appointed you is going to know if you screwed up. Do you understand what I'm trying to imply in here? It's like, it's so bad. Good, and soon you'll see that you made the right decision. Yeah, trust me, it will be good for your brains. Having Christy here helps keep me grounded. She reminds me that my fear is illogical and that I should be glad to give myself a chance. I think you'll understand it better when you see it. Right. Then let's get moving. This time I'm not running away. This time I will enjoy this opportunity as much as I can. Smiling, I shake my head as my friend leads me into the bus of the morning crowd. I'm so sleepy in here. Oh my god. I don't actually know how this is going to work today. The path to our destination is close, but we take too long to get there as we walk slowly. Questions, lies, worries, every step unlocked another unwanted line for the voice inside my head. It is piling up mountains of feelings in my heart, making it hard to fight against it. I worked a lot to get here, but deep down I feel like I'm not ready to make it happen. I need to learn more. I need to polish my skills and be better. Gosh, I need more time. People call it imposter's syndrome, a very common feeling to face whenever you are achieving a reward for your hard work. It's easy to recognize. The hard part is overcoming it. So, aside from anxiety eating you from inside, is there any part of you that is feeling happy about today? Kinda. Aren't you happy to be in a classroom again? It's hard to say. I mean, I don't have many nice memories from my school days, and I know. But it's going to be different this time. You are in a different position now. Right. You are no longer the quiet, scared student in the corner who was too scared to talk. Now you are the teacher who can make the quiet, scared students have a better time at school. That's the only reason why I'm here, to be honest. Maybe that's why I'm so worried about messing it up. You'll be fine, I promise you. Thanks. Besides, now you'll be able to enjoy your school life like never before. Right. You'll join the other side and see we're not that different from the kids. Most of us have no idea of what we are doing. Really? Yes. The boys are just like a bunch of stupid, noisy kids dealing with adult stuff. The boys. Yeah, the other teachers. I can't wait for you to meet them. It will be so fun. This is another topic on my worry list, the other teachers. I have no idea what they are like or how they work. I wonder if they will think less of me for being new. Talking to Christy took my attention away from the street. Before I could notice, we were already in front of the school. My body stopped moving. Trying to keep my head in place, I take a look at the field, finding kids running, laughing, and having fun with their friends. I see parents waving goodbyes on the sidewalk and crying children begging for them not to leave. A comfortable smile crosses my face, seeing in their eyes a little piece of a small Hannah, terrified to face her first obstacle back in the day. I haven't changed at all. It is never easy to face the beginning of a new journey. The unknown can be scary, like the monster hiding under your bed. But it doesn't mean I am weak. It just shows I still carry scars from that same monster I never truly faced. I know I can make up an excuse and just go home. Christy won't be mad, however, if I do it, that little child inside me will not forgive me. She deserves a second chance. I deserve it. A spark of joy wells up inside my chest, melting the cold sensation in my stomach. I can make up for all the time I wasted during my teenage years in fear of what others would think of me. Are you ready? Yes. Let's go. Passing through the large entrance doors, we are greeted by a large crowd of kids filling up the halls. From 9-year-olds to 13. Sorry, it's just, oh my god. Today is not a good day. 13 years old. It's a scene I've seen so many times before. I feel like I'm back in a distant land in my memories. Hannah. Yes. Come this way, you have some papers to sign at the administration office. Oh, okay. Trying to hold back the many feelings running in my veins, I walk over to Christy. Also, the principal wants to talk to you. Really? Yeah, he told me yesterday that he wanted to be the first to meet you. I see. Sorry, I just need... Not very comfortable in here. And what is he like? Thomas? How can I put it? Christy holds her chin with a pained expression on her face, taking a moment to think deeply about my question. Thomas is very energetic, I think. Oh. Yeah, you'll see him in the teacher's lounge a lot. He likes to know everything about the students and what we have been up to in our classroom. That's nice. I'm glad he cares about our work. Yeah, I mean... you don't get it. Thomas is like a shadow following us around to make sure everything is in order. Like, seriously, he can be very persistent in getting whatever he wants. Like, this is another thing which is like, I am a very efficient type of person when it comes to work. and it messes with my mind. I think one of the things that messes more with my mind is me working in a place that is not very well organized. Okay, imagine that you start seeing that a situation was found out, like a customer complained about something that you would see that it needed to be fixed, and you are in a company where they are like, yeah, whatever, let it continue like that. We don't actually care. Let's just continue the way it is. And you're like, I am the type of like, I kind of get like concerned about it. Do you understand? Like, I feel like we should do something about it. Do you understand? Like, so I am the type of person that I am very efficient, and it messes with me when I am working in a company that actually doesn't care, continues to do the things they always did, do not try to optimize things. So like when you are like that, you start appreciating when you have people, imagine like Thomas, which is like a person that is like in there always trying to see if everything is working fine or not. Okay, but on the other hand, the issue with people with Thomas is that sometimes there's no real like big issue, and people like Thomas are already like in there, like up on your shoes. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like little things like kind of like with me in here, like you didn't put it a comma in there and that's a big deal. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And you're like, God, I mean, sure, I always felt that we needed someone in here that needed to keep things kind of like organized and supervised and all, but not in this extreme level. Do you understand? So it's like, I don't know if Thomas is going to be like that, but it's like probably, So it's like you want someone that keeps things like organized and in an efficient way, but not, like that really strict kind of guy that is like going to complain about every little thing that you do. So even about our personal lives, oh my God, what? Isn't that unethical? He doesn't care. I think the students also try their best never to end up in Thomas' office. That's good. Yeah. I can't blame the kids. We know damn well that Thomas is capable of doing if you disobey his rules. And what is that? Spend 1 hour in his office and you will understand it. Now you are scaring me. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll like him. How can you say that after describing such a scary person to me? Trust me. Leaving me with more questions than answers, Christy flashes me a mischievous smile. She's the type of girl who likes to act mysterious and catch me off balance just to see me struggle in despair. I can't tell if she's messing with my head or if she's being honest. Laughing, my sadistic friend guides me to the next hall. As soon as we reach the reception area, a woman a bit younger than me greets us with a short smile and a troubled look under her glasses. Without a care in the world, Christy turns to me, waving her arms in the air. Sorry. She announces my name loud enough to make my cheeks burn. The woman stands up, telling me to wait while she calls for the principal in his office. Good, so I'll see you later at the teacher's lounge. What? No, you can't leave me alone here. Yes, I can, and yes, I will. Christy, Hannah, stop worrying so much. Everything is going to be okay. I promise you. But what if I say something wrong? What if I mess it up? You won't. He just wants to introduce himself and show you around the school. My friend, there's no way this can go wrong. Trust yourself a little, okay? Okay. I'll see you at the break. Christy turns left down the hallway, leaving me alone in front of the counter. I clasp my hands, glancing around the empty room. The high-pitched screams and laughter from the other side of the wall sounds muffled to my ears. It's going to be okay, I repeat in my mind, ignoring everything happening around me. Miss Fane. A curious voice cuts through the thick fog covering my mind, bringing me back to reality. I look to the side and find a tall man with a gentle smile and silk white hair watching me with gentle eyes. Yes, that's me. Oh, hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Thomas Kleinman. I'm the school's principal. For a moment, all the anxiety I was feeling melted away at the sight of his kind face. After everything Christy said, I expected to meet a much moodier, weirdier man, but what I found was someone with open arms to welcome me. I feel kind of silly for letting her get into my mind earlier. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Kleinman. Please call me Thomas. I may be the principal, but I want you to see me as a friend too. Thank you. Oh, I'm happy you are here. I was worried you would turn us down at the last minute. Not that I didn't consider it first. But now I can't stop worrying. Oh, forgive my excitement, but I'm truly glad you are here. We needed someone new to shake things up around here. I can already tell you are going to make a difference. I hope to live up to your expectations. Oh, my dear, having you here is enough to do it. But I don't want you to feel pressured. In fact, I hope you find a second home here. Everyone is looking forward to seeing you, so please don't be nervous. I'm trying. So you are nervous? A little bit. Oh, of course, it's your first day. How silly of me. It's okay. Can you tell me what is troubling your mind? I guess it's a bit of everything. I'm excited to work, but I can't avoid thinking about how to do it perfectly. I see. And I'm nervous about meeting the other teachers. Don't be. Huh? Forget whatever you are thinking about them. They are nothing like that. What do you mean? My dear, there are not enough words to describe what kind of people work in this place. If I tried, I'll be cursing the gods. He laughs it off like it's not a big deal. However, the tense twitch in his eyes tells me Thomas is dealing with more than he lets on. And maybe Christy left out a few details about all sides of the story. I'm curious and a little worried about what I'm going to face. But enough of that. I have a few papers for you to sign, but we can save that for later. Now let me show you around the school. Thank you. Stretching out a hand, Thomas shows me the way to the next hallway. And we have 6 classrooms in this hall. You'll often see teachers and students talking. Charles, stop running. Let's not repeat what happened last time, please. Sorry, Mr. Klein. Sorry about that. What happened last time? Charles tripped over his own feet and face planted. What? He lost a tooth and I almost got the school sued for it. Oh, it must have been terrible. It was chaotic. I hope it never happens again. So sometimes you'll also hear me yelling at Charles in the halls as well. I can handle it. Excellent. Oh, and talking about accidents, the nurse's office is on that side. He gestures to his left, pointing at a wide door. I can't see much through the small window at the top, but I figured the room must be large. Nodding as a sign to move on, Thomas leads me to the next place of our little tour. He guides me patiently through every door, taking this time to show me the classrooms while talking about the many students he has to deal with every day. The building has 2 floors and plenty of open space. It feels great for students not to feel trapped inside. On the ground floor, there are classrooms, the dining hall, the gym, and the well-known nurse's office. There is also the administration office and the teacher's lounge on the left side of the building. When we moved to the first floor, we were already running out of time. Yet Thomas made sure to give me brief instructions about the rooms around. He showed me the library and finally the chemistry and science classrooms, my new place. I'm sorry I can't show you every corner right now. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm happy that you took the time to show me so much. It's the least I can do. I'm sure you'll have time to explore these areas on your own later. Of course. So what did you think of the school? Yeah, I'll need some time to set myself around. It's a nice school, but I think I'll need some time to settle in. Of course. First impressions are important, but so are the relationships you build. Don't worry about it just yet, and give yourself time. We are all here for you. Thank you. Thomas, I don't know if it's a guy, a girl, I don't know. In the middle of our conversation, a loud voice interrupts us. Oh, it's a guy. Surprised, we both turn around, finding a real red-haired man running in our direction with a big smile framed by his beard. Hey, I was looking for you. I need that... Oh, hey, hi. Hi. Sorry, I didn't know you were busy. Oh, don't worry, it's actually a good time. Miss Fain, this is our math teacher, Edgar Mitchell. Okay, math. Holding his free hand to me, he introduced himself with a large smile. Oh, nice to meet you. I am Hannah Fain. She's our new biology teacher. Biology. Oh! The welcoming expression on his face slowly changes it into confusion before setting into a surprised one. His eyes slowly scan me from head to toes and then back to my confused face. The man let out a muffled laugh, curling at the corners of his lips before finally talking. I can't believe Chris convinced you to come. We were all hoping you'd give up on this madness. Huh? I mean, you still have time to go before Thomas sets his claws on you and locks you up in a room. Mitchell, please. What do you mean? I mean exactly what I said. Thomas was literally hunting people down across the city for this job. And now you are his next prey. Christy didn't mention anything like that. That's because... Oh, of course she didn't, because it's not true. Mitchell is just joking. Right? Sure. Thomas doesn't even try to hide the irritation curled on his lips. Meanwhile, the other teacher only smiles like a child proud of their prank. Didn't you need anything from me, Mitchell? Oh, right, it was about the new books for my class. But that can wait. I'll let you guys finish the tour. Thank you. It was nice meeting you, Hannah. Best of luck on your first day. Thank you. If by the end of the day you still want to stay, let's talk again. Laughing playfully, he walks away from us. I see Thomas subtly rub his temples, taking a deep breath to steady himself. I'm not quite sure what that was all about, but it reminded me of something Christy told me earlier. They are all a bunch of stupid kids. Sorry about this, Mitchell is just humorous. I see. Anyway, back to what's important. Is there anything you'd like to ask about the school? What about the other teachers? How many teachers are working at this school? There are 6 in total, including you. And they are all very peculiar. Now that you mention it, you said the other teachers aren't what I'll expect. What did you mean by that? Well, people usually imagine teachers as quiet, grumpy, serious scholars. I guess I kind of expected myself to act that way too. I would say like that way too. See, but don't worry about it. Mitchell alone is proof you won't find any of that traditional scholarly stereotype here. That's a relief. I'm glad you think so. Is there anything else I can help you with? So what about that previous biology teacher? What happened to him, her, they? So what about the previous teacher? What happened to her? Okay. Mitchell really made an impression with that conversation, huh? I'm just curious, honestly. No one told me that you were desperately looking for someone. Well, that's because I didn't want to scare you away. If people knew I was short-staffed, they might think I wasn't taking care of the school properly. But there is nothing to hide about her. She got tired of teaching and decided it was time to leave. She just forgot to tell me about it. What? So she just left? Yes. I'm still dealing with the paperwork and legal mess she left behind. Now I get why you were worried. I was a little bit desperate for the sake of my students. I even tried to teach the class myself when I couldn't find substitutes. Really? So you're also a biology teacher? No. Oh. It was a terrible experience. That's why I'm so relieved to have you here. Any other questions? So about Thomas. What about Thomas? Me? Yes, you talk so much about this school, but you didn't say much about yourself. Oh well, I wasn't expecting you to be interested in me. I don't even know what to say aside from being the principal. Then how about the person behind the principal? I'm just a boring old man who enjoys staying home on his day off. And I also love to work in this school. I care about the kids and I care a lot about the teachers too. You sound like a good man. Thank you. Anything else? No, that's all, right? I don't have anything more. Good, then I better let you go. Your first class starts in a few minutes. Oh, right. Suddenly I remember I still have my responsibilities to face. Thomas watches me, waiting for a more confident reaction, but all I can manage is a polite smile. I don't know if I should say this, but seeing how worried you look, I just can't hold back. Christine told me this is your very first time teaching. Is that true? Yes. A new school and unfamiliar teachers are nothing compared to a heart that questions its own worth. I'm seeing it, Miss Fane. You are paying attention to everything I say because you are afraid of staying behind others. How did you know? My dear, I've worked with children for years. I've seen those same expressions on so many first days. Your scared eyes are giving you away. I know it can be difficult, but don't try too hard. It's just the first day. I'll keep that in mind. Good. I promise things will get easier after lunch. Just hang in there until then. Thank you, Thomas. His gentle face turns brighter when he hears me calling his name. And I can't help but smile back. It warms something inside my heart. Welcome to St. Lucia, Miss Vane. And good luck. With a kind smile hanging on his lips, he walks away, leaving me alone in the classroom. My heart throbs painfully as I stare at the empty room before me. Soon this place will be full of sounds, faces, and new memories. I just need to take the first step and allow it to happen. To my surprise, the kids were much easier to talk to than I expected. Of course, I had to deal with thousands of personal questions and other embarrassing things that only kids can ask an adult. Luckily, I didn't have to deal with troublesome students or noisy kids. Yeah, I mean, it's biology, so yeah, they were going to ask things. Yeah. Still, I can't shake the feeling that I didn't do enough. I know it's just the morning. I still have more classes ahead, but I guess I failed this first test. It's a bitter feeling to start the day, but I have to deal with it. Letting out a deep sigh, halfway down the hallway, I glance at my phone. It's break time and I have no idea what to do next. I should go to the dining hall and eat something. I really need to recharge if I want to survive another hour in the classroom. Or maybe I can take a walk around and check out the gym. Some fresh air might clear my head. Let's go to the gym. I don't know, something different. Alright, time to stretch these legs. I know I'm mostly using this as an excuse to avoid the teacher's lounge, and it looks stupidly childish. But I can't help it. I'm not ready to meet them yet, not after a class that drained me like that. Shaking my head, I try not to overthink it and head down the stairs instead. The gym is exactly like Thomas described, far from the main classrooms, but well worth the walk. As I push the doors open, I see students wrapping up their activities, storing ropes and mats before rushing off for their break. The space is open, bright, and large enough to host school tournaments and parties. Smiling faintly, I make my way to the bleachers, looking for a quiet spot to sit and gather my thoughts. As my gaze wanders around the place, I notice a tall man in the corner talking loudly to a kid. "I was sick, Mr. Kent. My parents didn't let me come to school." And I said I can't do anything about it. "But, kid, the selection was last week. And the students were already chosen. I'm sorry, but it's not my fault you weren't here." "I didn't want to be sick too." From afar, I see the kid hold her head down, rubbing her eyes angrily. I don't even need to hear the full story to feel her frustration. It hurts my heart as if I'm seeing my own kid crying. The man, on the other hand, sighs heavily, scratching the back of his head as trying to endure it. Look, I'm not saying it because I hate you, okay? But do you think it would be fair to them to add you to the team now? No. But I'm just asking you for a chance to take the test. If I fail, then I'll stop bothering you. Can't you do anything about it? Please? Go talk to Clayman. Thank you, Mr. Kent. You are not in the team yet. Hey! Get that smile off your face. His voice echoes in the quiet gym, yet it doesn't make the little girl stop laughing. Even I can't hide the smile seeing such innocent happiness blooming after her tears. She dashes out the doors, leaving the two of us behind. Tch. I hope it doesn't get me in trouble. He mutters under his breath and turns his gaze from the floor to the bleachers, right at me. Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. That's not what I asked. I'm Anna Fain, and I'm taking a break from classes. I'm the new teacher. Oh, you... Sorry, I didn't know you were starting today. It's okay, I was supposed to introduce myself. Right now, in the teacher's lounge. I'm Marcus, a PE teacher. Nice to meet you. My plan to stay away from the teachers just went down the drain, and now I'm stuck deciding whether I feel embarrassed or just dumb. He drops a ball onto the bleachers and sits beside me, not asking for permission or making small talk. Wondering if I should say something, I look at him. To my surprise, Marcus is staring at the ceiling, unbothered by the silence. I don't think he's ignoring me, but it feels kind of awkward. Maybe I should leave him alone. The other teachers are clowns, he says. What? Yeah. At first, I thought he was making fun of me, but looking at his bitter expression, I think he's talking seriously. I can't help but laugh at his comment. Are you serious? I am. And they tell some really bad jokes. Oh no. You are only in trouble if you are afraid of clowns. Are you afraid of clowns? I don't think I am. Then why are you hiding here instead of going to the lounge? To be honest, my idea of picking the gym one was not to make her escape a situation. I was just like, let's go, like, I don't know, breathe new air, something like that. It was more like that idea. What had seemed like a joke suddenly landed as a sharp accusation, making me straighten up in a guilty posture. He, on the other hand, just kept the same tired expression as before. It wasn't as if he was truly accusing me, but he still managed to make me feel guilty for a moment. With no reply to give, I realized it was that silly fear controlling me all over again. He came off a bit harsh at first, but maybe I misjudged him. Marcus is the first person to make me smile today. This changed everything for me. If the rest of the staff are anything like him, maybe I really will be okay here. Don't stress too much about what they think of you. If you keep obsessing over it, you'll end up hating this place. I know, I think I just need some time to get myself together. Thank you, I'm feeling a lot better now. Good. Then I'll give you some time alone. Thank you. I hope to see you in the teacher's lounge later. He stands up, gives me a casual wave, and walks towards the door. Watching his back, I feel a smile growing on my face again. I really need to stop worrying so much. Class is finally over. My body is intact, but my mind is far gone. Picking up my books from the desk, I take a deep breath to relax my shoulders. My first day is over. It's been a long time since I felt like this. I have no energy left in me, and all I want right now is 5 days off to recharge under my blankets. As I turn around, a friendly smile I know so well meets me at the door. Are you still with us, soldier? Kinda. My soul is trying to leave my body, but I'm sure a cold drink will make me feel better. Sorry, a cold drink. Leave that to me. Laughing at my tired face, Christy walks inside. She rests her bag on the desk and playfully hops onto it, watching me clean the blackboard. So, how was it? Fun, troublesome, and now I have 5 embarrassing memories that will haunt me for the next 10 years. Congratulations, you survived your first day. Thanks. But seriously, it wasn't as bad as I expected. I still feel like a loser, but I'll work this out. Yeah, sometimes it's not on the first day that you actually feel how they are going to actually act towards you. Because on the first day, it's kind of like you don't know them, they don't know you too, and they don't know how further they can push you. So usually you start feeling it after a while. Good. I just want to go home now. What? About that, you still need to meet the teachers. Christy, I don't know if it's a good idea. Why? Look at me. They'll all see that I look like The Walking Dead or something. Aren't we all like that? It would have been better if you had shown up at lunch break. I was waiting for you. Sorry, I wasn't ready. It's fine, but you know you can't run from them forever, yeah. I mean, I would be more like probably scared of the kids than actually the other colleagues. Because every time you, and I worked in a lot of things, every time you go into another work, you know you are going to meet new people. And there are going to be people in there that are going to like you and people that don't like you and people that are like screwed in the head and people that are pretty okay and friendly with you. So it's like, yeah, it's always like that. And I really want to be there when it happens. What are you planning, Christy? You will know when you see it. Seriously. Please. Fine. Yay, thank you. Now let's go. Grunting and tucking my stuff under my arm, I walk over to Christy. She laughs, wrapping her arm around my shoulders to make sure I won't run away while walking down to the lounge. Standing in the hallway, I watch Christy open the door and signal for me to stay back. On our way downstairs, she asked me to wait until she made sure they were all there. Leaning my back against the wall, I hear a few muffled sounds from inside as I watch Christy's face turn bright at the entrance. It's like, is there some kind of surprise awaiting me or something? I don't know. A minute of your attention, please. She speaks loudly, surprising me and shutting all the noise in the room. I want you all, gentlemen of this room, to meet my friend and our new partner, Hannah Fain. She spins around, holding out a hand for me. I blush, shaking my head in disbelief. I can't understand how she's having more fun with the whole thing than I am. Taking a deep breath, I push myself forward, standing next to my friend at the door. Bags and books are piled up on the distant couch. The computer screens are turned off and lockers are all closed except for one where an older man is storing his stuff inside. Oh my god, this is like the worst color for the font, because you know that I cannot with these dark navy colors. It's horrible. Ugh, I cannot. In front of me, I see a table and 3 men sitting on the chairs. Hi. She's the new biology teacher. Their expressions look like a painted of people who are both bored and confused. I cannot see them. You are not showing me. Okay. I feel nervous about the impression I might give them, but that soon dissipates when I see Edgar's playful smile among the others. Beside him, I see a familiar face, the teacher I met during my break. Embarrassed at being the center of attention, I wave awkwardly at them. Why are you all so quiet? I was expecting a better reaction, especially from you, Edgar. What? Don't tell me you are feeling shy about meeting Miss Fane. Of course I am. It's hard to keep my cool when I'm in front of such a beautiful woman. That's a bit too much. Don't fall for it. You can't blame us. You just show up out of nowhere, Christine. I told you she was coming. Yes, but we didn't know it was today. Oh, so I think it's only fair that you introduce us, Chris. Since it's your fault, we're in this awkward situation. Oh yes, I'll love to do that. I don't think this is a good idea. Okay, Hannah, get ready to meet the hottest teachers in town. Here we go. Let me start it with him. The man hated by all kids and despised by all teachers for his awful jokes. Mr. Edgar Mitchell. You're all mad because I'm the most fun in this room. And by the way, I have already met this lovely lady. What? Yep. Why didn't you say anything to me? I wanted to surprise you too. I like her already. Shut up. I'm glad you made it to the end in one piece, Miss Fane. Thank you, but I think I lost a few pieces of my brain somewhere. Oh, don't worry, it's probably still somewhere around the school. You'll have time to find it all. And if you need help, just let me know. Alright, next. Ed never chills. The next teacher is the opposite of Mitchell. What do you mean? Loved by everyone, he is the quiet, sweet art teacher. Our baby-faced boy, Leonard Flynn. I wouldn't put him as like... I would put this guy as like a literature teacher. I don't know. Oh gosh. Why did you have to say it like that, Christine? I wanted Hannah to see your red face. Can you stop that already? You all shut up and wait your turns. This is kind of fun. Nice to meet you. I hope we can work well together. Yes, I'll try my best to support everyone too. Guys, really? Alright, next. I left the grumpy guys for last. So, Marcus? Watch what you're about to say. Our grumpy PE teacher, Marcus Kent. Be careful not to fall in love with his annoyed face. Hi. Hey. Told you. Yeah, I see it now. Still sure you want to stay around? Yeah, I think I'm starting to like this. Good. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Okay, I'm done. A man of few words indeed. And now, this is Mr. Lawrence Hanson, the world's history teacher. I would actually see this guy as a history teacher. Yeah, I was like, I looked at him and I was like, he seems like a history teacher guy. Funny. Oh, come on. I was waiting for this one. You could have tried harder. Then do it better. I will. Mitchell, the ancient world history teacher, Lawrence Hanson. The stage is yours, our elder. What a loser. Tch. This room is going to get noisier. Nice to meet you, Lawrence. You may not be used to proper etiquette, but that's no excuse. What? I don't know you, so please avoid calling me by my first name. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Hanson. Better than I expected. Well, you're obedient. Maybe if you stay away from these people, you'll have a chance at becoming a good teacher. Thank you. Welcome to St. Lucia. Do your job and don't cause me trouble. Yes, sir. Yeah, he is the life of the party. And with that, the introductions are over. You're now officially part of our mess. Looking at them now, I understand better what Christy and Thomas meant about the school council. I thought I'll feel out of place by their judging looks, but that didn't happen. I guess this is what it means to feel welcome. I hope I can live up to your expectations and do my best for the school and its students' sake. What? It's so beautiful to see a teacher full of hopes and dreams. A rare sight indeed. At least she's interested in doing her job. Okay, enough. You guys are scaring Hannah. We should be welcoming her, not driving her away. Right. Christy had us looking forward to meeting you all week. How nice. I hope she didn't say anything bad about me. She said you were top of the class at school. That's true. And that you used to cry a lot when you got a bad grade. Christy! What? They thought it was cute when I told them? Oh gosh. Don't worry, we all have embarrassing stories here. Marcus and Leonard have some funny ones. Yeah, they are the grumpy ones, right? So they are not going to say nothing. Don't you dare. Edgar, please. But you know, now you're going to deal with the kids like that. Yeah, I know. Maybe it will be funny. Sure it will. And if things get too annoying, you can just do like Marcus and throw some books at them. What? Don't be stupid. Throwing books would get you sued. Yeah, but he's probably like throwing balls at them. Yeah, probably. You have to throw balls. Yeah. You can get sued if it happens in the gym. Like, PE teachers usually do that. They don't like something, they just throw balls at you. Yeah. How are you all teachers? I wonder that too. Ugh. The serious man in the corner grumbles as Edgar laughs at his own joke. Smiling, I look up and find Christy watching me with caring eyes. She comes closer and softly punches me in the arm. This is her way to say, "You did it." Laughing, I nod at her, relaxing my shoulders. I told you, didn't I? Yep, just like you said. You might hate being here, but you'll probably love it too. I'm looking forward to it. This isn't the scenario I had in mind when I first walked into this school. However, it's the best one to start my new life here. And I have a feeling that I'm going to have a lot of fun from now on. Let me just drink something. My second play in Teacher's Lounge. Christy is at the school's reception area dealing with an issue involving a student's father. In the meantime, while I wait for her to come back, I'm sitting here alone and anxious, thinking about yesterday. I didn't have much time to talk to everyone, but I got a hint of their personalities. Edgar is the funny guy who will probably either make me feel very welcome or very uncomfortable. Marcus has a grumpy face, but I don't think he means any harm. He's probably the quiet one in the crew. Then we have Leonard and Mr. Hansen, total opposites. I like Leonard's timid personality, and I think I can learn a lot from Mr. Hansen. I could only tell who was friendlier and who wasn't, but that just made me more curious about this school. They are nothing like what I expected. This is good because I didn't want to meet the angry old teachers I had in my mind. Taking a long breath, I rest my elbows on the table. Being alone in this room is quite intimidating. Will I ever get used to sitting here so close to everyone in awkward silence? Probably, but only after a few days. Right now, I'm still fighting the urge to bite my nails as I watch the clock above. The door opens, revealing an exhausted Christy behind it. I can't deal with stuff like this anymore. Oh, I know that look. What happened? The usual. The boy got a bad grade, blamed it on me, and now his father wants me to apologize for being a bad teacher. Yeah, you get so much of this. So much. Let me tell you something. This is stalking in here. Like, I think what we are facing nowadays in terms of like education is that as we evolve as a society in comparison to the old days, is that, and you know it as an adult, we are having more and more things to get us entertained. The issue is that you do not have enough time to actually pass the time doing the entertainment things that you want to do. Why? Because you work a lot of hours, or you have kids and you still have to, clean your house and do all of the chores and all of it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? So when you have like a lot of hours of work and you still have kids, and most of the time you just want to get some escapism, you kind of discard the time of being with them and actually being attentive and actually being there and actually educate them. Okay, because you think, they go to school, why should I get, they go to school. Like, what I feel the most in our society nowadays is that people do not have time. And of course they love their kids. The thing is, they want some time for themselves too. And they put the whole thing of the education to the school and teachers. Then when things turn out bad, it's their fault. Do you understand? It's like, it's their fault. It's not ours, that as parents, we are not actually giving the right education and the right attention to our kids. And yeah, this is like a snowball, it's just, it happens a lot. Like, everything is always like the teacher's fault because, but they raised their voice, or like sometimes it's even like just things like this, Damn. I try my best to explain that his son skips my class almost every day. Yeah, that's another thing, which is like, my kid would not do that. They have like no idea, because at home, that kid might be one thing, and at school, because of being cool and being very popular at school, they might be another thing. Okay? Yeah. But he wouldn't listen. And he had the nerve to call me a liar. What the hell? If Thomas hadn't been around, I would have thrown fists with that guy. I get the feeling, but I don't think that would have been the best move. Yeah, but it would have felt so good. Anyway, Thomas is still talking to him. So I'm sure everything will be fine. That's good. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. In a few days, there'll be another parent coming after me to argue about something that's not my fault. Yeah. This is the reality. Let me tell you, this is the reality. That's why. Like, you as a parent, you're like, oh, what's going on? Why don't they have teachers? Well, yeah, this is the reality you have. And then, like, parents complain that there aren't enough teachers, that you don't have enough people to go to become teachers, Yeah. Shrugging her shoulders, Christy brushes off the issue like it means nothing to her. Watching her makes me think of two things. One, she's so badass and I want to be like her. And two, how is she not worried about her career? If I were in her shoes, I'll be worried about my reputation. I wonder how many times she's had to face this kind of situation to stop caring. What about you? What were you doing while I was away? I was thinking about yesterday's event. Oh, you mean meeting the other guys? Yeah, it was really nice. I'm looking forward to working with them. How interesting. Oh no, I know that face. Christy is about to ask something inappropriate and embarrassing about my love life. Something I don't want to hear. If I don't change subjects fast, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm still a little nervous, but I'm way more excited to work. Maybe meeting everyone changed my mind. Told you there was no reason to worry so much. No one here is going to judge you by what happens in your classroom. Well, except for Lawrence, but we just ignore Mr. Perfect. We, punny mortals, have all done crazy stuff in class just to keep our sanity intact. So you're good with us. I'm not lying. After talking to all of them, I did feel better about my work. But tell me, what did you think of them? There we go again. My attempt to distract her failed. What do you mean? The other guys, did you like them? I don't know. I think they were cool. And? Nice? Did any of them catch your eye? Christy, are we really doing this? What? I'm just curious and I want to make sure you are feeling comfortable here. Comfortable enough to go out with them. I knew it. They were so happy to meet you. It's been a while since I've seen Leo smile like that. And Edgar was so excited. Like more than usual. I'm just saying, our little Hannah is already scoring points with the boys. Stop it. You always try to turn everything into a romance. And you always pretend it's not about that. They were just being polite. Girl, I know these guys. They weren't just being polite. They were very eager to see a new face. A pretty girl's face. Stop. Oh, come on, Hannah. You always say you want a boyfriend and now that you got a chance, you're ignoring it? That's not true. How long has it been since you went out with someone? Maybe years? Seriously? Yeah, it's hard to meet people when you are older. It's not easy to find a good topic to talk about without making things awkward. Don't look at me like that. It's true. I would say that it's always hard. I'm being honest. I think it's always hard. Unless, something happens or you two kind of have like this chemistry or, Because, even in your 20s, it might be something awkward, yeah, when you are in your 20s, what you have as guaranteed is that, like, you are younger, you probably look better, you know, you don't have wrinkles like I have now. So yeah, at least you have that, you know, in your favor. But it can still be hard and awkward, you know, to find someone. It kind of depends your personality too, you know, and how things go out. Especially if you are a more introvert type of person, you know, it's usually harder. Not everyone's lucky enough to find a cute boyfriend who enjoys the same thing you do. Yeah, I know, I'm lucky. But you've got a chance to meet cool people who have something in common with you. And what would that be? The set teacher life. I don't even know them. Besides, I can't just fall in love with someone just because they are in front of me. That's true. That's actually how it works. But they are my colleagues. Stop looking for excuses. Look, I'm just saying you should enjoy yourself here. And if they are up for helping you with that, why refuse it? And if love happens, then it happens. Oh Lord. It's true, I haven't been in a relationship for quite a while, but that's because I was too busy focusing on my studies. Now I have a job and I need to focus all my time and energy on it. And I won't have time for relationships again. Thinking about it makes my heart ache a little. I can't say Christy is wrong, but I also refuse to agree with her. Like, this goes along with what I was telling you about, which is like, imagine you are a grown-up person and you have kids, and imagine, and you are single. You have kids, but you are single. Like, where do you find the time to even pursue like a relationship? It's like you kind of feel like I already have like zero time to spend. And how am I going to have like time to even have like a relationship too? It's like, God, you know, to pursue one. I mean, should I be looking for love in a place like this? It's not, our protagonist is single and she doesn't have kids. Okay, she probably have a bit more time. But still, the thing with relationships is that in a relationship takes effort, okay? So you need to be in a kind of a mindset of, I'm going to do this. This is going to take effort from my part and the other person's part too, because it needs to come from both of you, you know? So it's like, it takes effort. And I feel like nowadays, more and more, you kind of don't want to have to take effort to do things, you know? I mean, that's why we are each day more trying to put like AIs working for us, you know, 'cause it's we are walking towards that. We don't want to feel like we have the pressure of having to do anything with effort. Do you understand? And a relationship takes effort. It does. Commitment and effort. They're single, all of them. I get it. Good. Now answer my question. Did any of them catch your attention? I would say... So, for me, it would be like Leonard would be the guy that would get less of my attention. I am not very much into cute boys. And I am not into the shy type of boy, because I told you that I'm very straightforward and frontal, and I'm not into this type of like, I'm not going to say it, I'm kind of a coward, you know, no, like, I cannot with those. It's just, they kind of mess with my mind. Okay, so But I would be totally okay with Lawrence, although he's like very strict. It's funny that they are not my personality type, but I've been noticing that I do not mind to actually pursue them and do them. It's kind of like, fine. Why? Because I'm a teaser. And what I love the most about these types is that as a person, I love to tease these guys. Like, if, of course, we are following a script in here. But I always think if this guy was in front of me being like this strict type of person, I would be such a teaser, you know, because yeah, you have like that too. Marcus is also fine because he's probably like a kudere, and I kind of like the kuderes too. So I would put like Leonard in 4th, Lawrence in 3rd, Marcus in 2nd. But I really like Edgar because I told you that I really like the troublemaker, joking, playful guys. So, but I don't know. Should I go like another one of them? I mean, we could do like a kudere guy. Let's do a kudere. I really don't want to do Leonard though. Let me think. Because I think most people are going to Lawrence. Let's do Marcus. Okay. I mean, maybe this doesn't mean nothing. It's just kind of targeting one. What? What do you think about Marcus? Why are you asking me? Just curious. You like him. That's not... So it's true. Eh? Opposite poles attract each other quickly. I can see myself shipping you two. Stop it. Sorry. But honestly, he's a nice guy. I see. It just takes time to get there. And guess what? You got the time for it. Oh my gosh. So you were paying attention to them. Can we not talk about this ever again? I'm here to work. And you're already doing that. Now it's time to explore the other areas in front of you. Interrupting our conversation, the door opens again, making me jump from my seat. Behind it, Edgar's smiling face appears and my stomach turns cold. Good morning, ladies. I like the playful, optimistic guys, so I would probably prefer this one. But I want to be... I've been thinking about it, and I really want to kind of go other ways, you know, explore others. It's just, so it doesn't just go into my preferences. Good morning. The hell are you doing here? What do you mean? I work here. You never show up this early, Ed. Really? Or is it that you never pay attention to me when I'm around? I'm pretty sure. See, Miss Vane, this is how they treat old guys like me. Youngsters show no respect these days. Shut up, Edgar. So rude. It's funny how childish Christy becomes around Edgar. They're like siblings. Edgar's the older brother who loves to tease, and Christy's the little sister who falls for it. Thing is, I've got some extra work to do, and I decided to come in a little early to finish it. You could have come up with a better excuse. What do you mean? My blood turns cold remembering our earlier conversation. I shoot a look in her direction, staring into her soul like an abyss trying to suck her life away. My tensed jaw is silently begging her to shut up and not ruin my life with her teasing. She laughs, waving a hand as if to say, forget it. Well, I'm not denying that Miss Fane's arrival had something to do with it. So you admit it. Yeah, but don't get any wrong ideas. I'm sure everyone is thinking the same thing. I bet. We want Miss Fane to have a nice first impression of the school and its staff. So we're trying our best. Edgar's gentle smile grabs my heart with care, waking up the dormant butterflies in my stomach. Maybe he is trying to be nice, but knowing that they want me here means a lot to me. Thank you. We were all head over heels on your first day too, Chris. Yeah, until I told you that I had a boyfriend. Then you started acting like the real you. Really? But now that you mention it, are you in a relationship, Miss Fane? No, I'm single. That's good news. Just don't let the others know. Edgar winks at me as Christy rolls her eyes. To be honest, I was expecting the situation to be a lot more awkward, but somehow Edgar turned my embarrassment into something fun. Maybe, just maybe, Christy is right about these guys. And maybe I should try to have fun like they do. If they hear about this, they'll try way too hard to impress you at the party. What party? Your welcoming party this Friday. Yeah, remind me to talk to Thomas about it later. We need to decide what's next to buy. Sure. Wait, are you serious? You guys don't have to do that. I don't want to cause trouble for anyone. Don't worry, we all agreed to do it for you. Besides, it's a great excuse to skip work on a Friday night. Oh, I see your point. Also, we haven't really had the chance to talk to you properly. Having a party will make it easier to get to know each other and just have fun. That's true. I can't wait to learn about your hobbies and your favorite snacks. Gosh, Edgar, how old are you? I'm curious to know more about everyone too. Yes, nice. You two better have fun. It's our only chance to get Hannah out of her house to socialize a bit. Christy! What? Is Hannah the introverted type? I'm not like that. I'm just a little shy when it comes to meeting new people. Then don't worry, you've already got friends here. Thanks. It may be a problem for you to talk to Marcus and Leonard, but the rest is fine. The rest is you, Edgar. Interrupting the conversation, Marcus and Leonard arrive at the lounge. Good morning. Morning. Speak of the devil. Eh? Leonard looks at us, confused, while Marcus does his best to ignore the group and avoid being pulled into the conversation. We were talking about the party on Friday. You guys are coming, right? Of course. Right, I wanted to ask something about it. Are we going to have alcoholic drinks at this party? Of course, what kind of party doesn't have drinks? Is Thomas joining us? Yep. Good, then let him be responsible for Edgar's drunken antics. What are you talking about? About the clown that lives under your skin. You're unbearable when you are drunk, Ed. Stop talking like that. What will Miss Fane think of me? The truth. Don't listen to him, Hannah. I'm a real gentleman. Did I just see Lawrence running behind them? Oh my god. Jokes. Be careful, he's taking advantage of you because you are new here. How dare you? I'll prove you wrong at the party. I'm looking forward to it. Oh my god, it's just running from one side to the other. Just don't get your hopes up too high, Hannah. Guys, sorry to interrupt, but Lawrence is here. As we got excited talking, we didn't even notice the fourth man walking into the room until Chrissy pointed it out. He busies himself, getting his book and notes from the locker, giving us no chance to approach. Is it already time? What are you... Lawrence only shows up on time when it's time to work. Oh. How convenient. All right, move boys, let Hannah get to work. It's still early. The kids won't mind waiting a bit. Move. See you later, Hannah. Yeah, good luck today. Thank you, guys. Watching them leave, I grab my stuff from the table. It's time to start another day, but today I feel more confident and ready to be myself in the classroom. It was difficult to get the children's attention at first, but I didn't panic like yesterday. This time I decided to analyze their behavior and figure out what draws their attention the most. I think I need to focus more on the kids than on myself. It's not about how I look at it as a teacher, but how I can help them through my work. With that in mind, I worked a lot better than I expected. Now I'm out for a well-deserved lunch break. I think I should go have my meal in the lounge with the others. We could talk about class and I might learn something. Shifting my attention to the noisy hall, I spot a student leaning on the lockers. He has one hand on his stomach while his head hangs low, hiding his face. Such a weak posture instantly triggers my danger sense. He doesn't look fine. Let's help him. I need to do something. Shaking my head, I rush over to him. Hey, you. Oh. I reach him just in time to catch his small body before his legs give out. Surprised to be supported by my arms, he looks up. His face is as pale as paper and his eyelids are too heavy to fully meet my gaze. It's okay, I'm here now. What happened? My stomach, it hurts. Oh, that's not good. Trying to sound as calm as possible, I look around, noticing other curious students approaching us. I need to act fast before this turns into chaos. While juggling 1,000 thoughts, I suddenly remember something Thomas said yesterday, which was the nurse's office, right? The nurse's office is at the end of this hall. Now I just need to take him there. Kid, can you walk? Yes. Then come with me. I know someone who can help you. I mean, but it's lunch break. Maybe there's no one in there. Okay. Don't rush it. Let's go one step at a time. With his arm slung over my shoulder, the kid does his best to shuffle along with me down the busy hallway. In a few minutes, we arrive at the quiet white room. I push open the door and quickly help the kid inside. Like in here, I'm not talking about private schools. I'm talking about like public schools. In here, the nurse's office is like a tiny little office with just like one bed, which is not a bed, and you do not have a real nurse in there all the time. I mean, it's more like, oh, we got a situation, and the kid goes in there, and they call someone from the health department, and a nurse goes to the school to attend the person. So yeah, they do it to cut costs. So it's like, I mean, it's very rare for kids to need the nurse's office. But for instance, I see in a lot of Japanese games and entertainment in general, because it's not just the games, that they have like these rooms with 2-3 beds, and just because you are getting like period cramps or something, you go in there. Yeah, in here it's kind of like, I mean, you're having cramps, whatever, just take a pill or something. You know, it's in here it's kind of like that. They do not care. It's just like in situations of real emergency that they kind of take you in there and they call a nurse to come in there. Do you understand? So every time I see this, it's like, it's another world. Do you understand? For me, it's like, it's another world, because in here they don't care about this, you know, this nurse's office. They just don't care. I mean, talking about public schools, okay, not talking about private, because private schools, I do bet they have other type, okay, of nurse's office. I push open the door and quickly help the kid inside. Excuse me, is anyone here? I call out, looking around for someone. The place is just as big as I imagine. There are a few beds, some medicine cabinets, and a lonely reception desk, but no one is here to help. With no time to waste, I help the student lie down on one of the beds. Stay here for a bit. Okay. Trying to smile and look reassuring, I speak gently to him, unsure of what to do next. Did the doctor go out for lunch? Should I leave the boy all alone and go look for her? I can't give him any meds, can I? Can I help you? Interrupting my thoughts, a low voice calls out from behind me. I mean, and in truth, like a situation like this would, at least in here, it wouldn't actually happen like this, because you have like some assistants going through the hallways all the time. So if a situation like this happened, the teacher would just pass the situation to that type of assistant, and the assistant is the one responsible for taking the kid to whichever place needed. Okay. And in here they are kind of like putting it like it feels like there's only teachers in there. What about like the others, you know, like people that are assisting? I spin around on my heels and find a man standing there wearing a lab coat with a pen between his fingers. Where did you come from? Toilet. Oh. I take a better look at his tired face, forgetting for a moment why I'm even here. I haven't seen him before, and for a moment I find myself mesmerized by his eyes. I am, because I'm just looking at his chest right now. What's going on? A lazy smirk curls on the corners of his lips, making me realize I've been staring too long. Oh, okay. Are you here for my services, miss? Or maybe you are looking for something else. What does that mean? Flirty too? No. I mean, yes. Wait, are you the doctor? Yes, I am. Okay, then I need your help. Still holding a smile in his eyes, the man walks closer to me. I step aside and point towards the boy laying on the bed. I found him in the hallway. I don't think he's feeling well. Okay, let me take a look. I see his relaxed expression shift as he quickly moves to the bed. The doctor gently touches the boy's face, turning his chin to examine him. Neither of them says much, aside from a few muffled whimpers from the boy. For a moment, the doctor silently studies his eyes, assessing the situation. Then, after a few seconds, he offers the boy a lazy smile before turning back to me. Any idea what happened? No, he just said his stomach hurts. Crossing his arms, he ponders for another moment. Lately, a lot of kids are showing up saying the same thing. Maybe there's some kind of virus going around. Or maybe it's just spoiled food. He talks mostly to himself, looking concerned as he plans what to do next. I should check the kitchen later to make sure it's not coming from the school. Still, my best guess is junk food. I see. I'm glad it's nothing serious. Oh yes, don't worry. Turning to the kid, he exhales tiredly. I'll give you a quick checkup and some meds. But I want you to stay here for the next few classes, okay? Yes, sir. Good boy. Turning back to me, he flashes a playful smile, assuring me the kid is in good hands. Thanks for bringing him here. Of course. I'll take it from here. Thanks, then I'll get going. Get well soon, kid. Thank you, miss. Nodding, I take a step back. This is the first time I've met the school doctor, and I can't help the curiosity bubbling up inside me. I can't deny I wanted to stay a little longer, but since I knew I wouldn't be of any help, I decided to follow his instructions. I still need to eat something and get back to work. It was hard to stay focused on my work when my mind kept drifting back to what happened in the nurse's office. Finding the boy in the hallway was already surprising, but meeting the doctor was even more so. I don't know why I expected the doctor to be a woman, but that made my reaction even stronger. I noticed that he looks a little sloppy, but he also seems experienced, like he knows the kids better than I ever could. Thanks to all the questions running through my head, I'm now walking back to that room to check on both of them. I hope I'm not bothering him. Come in. A lazy, low voice calls out from inside. I glance at myself, making sure I don't look as eager to see him again as I feel. Straightening my clothes, I open the door. As I walk inside the room, I find the man sitting at the desk reading papers as he bites the tip of his pen. He raises his eyebrows when his curious eyes meet my awkward face. A smile blooms on his lips as my cheeks blush at the sudden eye contact. Embarrassed, my gaze darts to the bed from before, only to find it empty. Oh, hello. It's the sweet girl from earlier. Hi. I had a feeling you'll come back. I think I let my worries get the best of me. Well, you can relax now. The boy's condition improved after the medicine, so I sent him home for the day. Oh, that's a relief. Yeah? Was it just a stomachache? Actually, it was a mix of a few things. Oh. Yeah, he ate the damn junk food, as I suspected, or whatever. But it seems he also overdid it in his last PE class. Oh. I guess Mr. Kent isn't going easy on the kids, huh? He smiles, laughing under his breath, as if it's not the first time Marcus has sent a student to his office. I'm glad the student is fine, but I don't think we should be laughing about it. The school could get in trouble, right? He sighs softly, catching my attention again. He's still in the same position, pen between his teeth, watching me carefully through tired eyes. His face shows no emotion, yet his eyes remind me of the devil sizing up prey. Scared for no reason, my body freezes, paralyzed by a blank mind, scrambling for words. He smiles, satisfied to see me caged under his gaze. Then, crossing his arms and setting the pen aside, he breaks the deafening silence. I believe we haven't been introduced yet. Oh, right, I forgot. Was he trying to figure out who I was? He could have just asked instead of staring into my soul. I'm Hannah Fane. Ray Fox. I don't think Thomas mentioned you before. Yeah, I started working yesterday. Really? Yes, I'm still getting used to everything. So I haven't had the chance to meet everyone yet. Including me. That's right. Are you a teacher, Miss Fane? Yes, I'm teaching biology. Oh, my favorite subject. Then I guess we're going to see each other often. Probably. That's great news. I can't wait to spend more time with you. He's probably like the womanizer, flirty type. I do think so. It's kind of easy to make you blush, isn't it? That's cute. I like it. Ray flashes me a smirk sharp enough to cut off my breath and make my heart skip a bit. My impression of him is shifting once again. He may sound lazy, but he's not sloppy at all. Too soon to start flirting? Yes. Sorry. Would you accept a cup of coffee as an apology, Miss Fane? I guess. Nice. Pushing his papers on the side, he stands up and motions for me to sit in the chair in front of his desk. Holding my bag on my lap, I try to calm my heartbeat as he walks to the coffee machine in the corner. Why has no one told me about him before? So, how's it going? Are the kids driving you crazy? Like, this is like a moment where I'm like, because, I mean, she was just on a break, right? Or was it the end of the day that she went there? I don't know. Because I'm like, I don't know if she's just not on just a break and she's like spending time in there, like drinking coffee and conversing. I don't know. No, I think I'm doing that on my own. Walking over to me, Ray offers a plastic cup filled with black coffee. He sits in the chair beside me as I take a small sip of the warm drink. The silence in the room is comforting, but his curious gaze makes me feel uneasy. I could tell by the way you looked at that kid. You're a caring teacher. And a hard worker. You are already doing more for this school than those old guys. No, I was just trying to help him. I mean, who would look away from a sick kid? I know who would. Seriously? Yeah, but I'm glad you didn't. Your effort made a difference today. I just hope you're also taking care of yourself. You're not planning to stay overtime already, are you? Oh no, I just wanted to check on the kid and you... I mean, I was just going home. Oh, so it was the end of the day, okay. How nice of you. This must be some kind of special skill of mine to turn every situation into something awkward. Feeling sweat forming on my forehead, I shift my gaze towards the bed across the room. Ray, on the other hand, keeps watching me with a playful smile on his lips. But, since everything is fine, I think I should get going. Christy must be waiting for me. She can wait a little longer. She would tell me to stay. At least finish this cup with me. Oh, right. Let me just text her. Sure. Grabbing my cell phone, I decide to send a message to let her know where I am. Maybe it will be quite the opposite. She will be like saying, no, not him. Just get away from there. You know, because he's a womanizer, so just get out. However, before I can type anything, I see notifications of her text from 30 minutes ago. Darling, I'm leaving early today. My boyfriend called. I'm going to pick up at work. But I promise I'll make up to you tomorrow, okay? What's wrong? Looks like I'm not in a hurry anymore. Christy has left early. Oh, guess I'm walking home tonight. Then maybe I should offer you another cup. Thank you. But I should get going before it gets dark. I can give you a ride if you want, but you'll have to wait for me to finish some notes. No. It's okay, I don't want to bother you. It's not a bother at all. Finishing drinking, I toss the cup in the trash, standing up as his keen eyes follow me. I can't go home with someone I just met. No, it's fine. I don't live that far from here. Are you sure? Yes. Thank you for the coffee, Mr. Fox. Drop that formality. Just Fox is fine. I'll try. If I can... Sorry. If I can change your mind, then let me at least give you my number. Why? It's getting late for a lady to be alone on the streets. You said it yourself. Oh. If anything happens, just call me. Oh, okay. After teasing me so much, I wasn't expecting our last interaction to be so sweet. Instead of saying something flirty, he's trying to make sure I'll be safe. His expression right now is the same as when he was checking the boy's condition. With no reaction, I stand in front of him with a blank expression while he slides his phone screen. My body reacts on its own, copying his moves and typing down his number in my contacts list. Text me when you get home, okay? Okay. See you tomorrow, Hannah. He didn't mean to embarrass me now, yet my face is burning and my heart is racing in my chest. Giving him a short bow, I take a few awkward steps backward until I reach the door. The last thing I see is his mischievous smile before running down the hall. The walk back home felt so good, it helped me calm down my heart and take away all the exhaustion from the classroom. Throwing myself on the couch, I close my eyes, giving in to sleep. I'm about to hit the sweet stop of dreamland when Ray's face flashes behind my eyes. Oh gosh, I almost forgot. Pulling my cell phone out of my bag, I open the message screen. The last message is still there as I nervously think about what to say. Saved? Okay. Hey. I'm home. Feeling my face burning, I stare at the screen for a few seconds. Why did he say like saved? Like he knew that we got home. Didn't you felt that when you said like, because one thing is like saved, another thing is like saved. Like I know that you are saved right now. It's like, what does that mean? There is no sign of activity for a moment until suddenly he starts to type. Oh no. No, he wasn't supposed to be online. What do I do? Good, now I can go back to work without worrying. He was worried. I don't even know if he didn't stalk at you, girl. Because the way he said it saved, it was like, I can't believe it. And she's so innocent, you know? She kind of feels like the innocent type. Sorry for the trouble. It's okay. I'm glad you are safe. Some emoji in here. Have a good rest now. I hope to see you tomorrow. Me too. Good. Have a good night, Hannah. I think it's going to be hard for me not to fall in love if they keep being so nice. Yeah, but sometimes these nice girls, these nice girls, these nice guys. Sorry, I don't even know why I said girls. Putting the phone down on the center table, I laid back on the couch with a smile that insists on staying on my face. I can't wait to go to work tomorrow. Oh, this is the end of the demo. Play the full game now on our page. Yeah, I was actually like, if we continue, I was going to do this guy. Because I think, like, I think no one picks this guy. So I was kind of like, I'm going to pick this guy. But I was kind of like feeling maybe he's like a dangerous type of one, you know. I don't know. Like, I have no idea. I don't know of any of them. Sometimes I play demos and I have like some kind of idea because, you know, I saw something about it, but it wasn't the case in here. So I was like, yeah. So this one is totally out. I made in Rampy. Yeah, of course, you would notice that. Some of them you kind of notice that. Others you don't. Okay. So, I mean, as I said, this one is out. I don't actually know how it is in terms of its whole gameplay, you know. But it seemed quite okay. I wouldn't say that it's totally up my alley, but it seemed okay, you know. And it's not very expensive either, you know. So, and it has 5 guys, maybe. I don't know if Thomas ends up being like one guy that you can actually date. Because imagine sometimes you have like you have 5 love interests. No, okay. Because I was like, maybe you will get Thomas as like an extra at the end or something like that. I was kind of like thinking about it, but apparently I don't think so. And I mean, and that's it. And I hope to see you again soon. Yeah, maybe I'll do another one that I have in here. I think it's a tiny one. Yeah, maybe we'll do that because I still have a bit more time. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.